Thanks for being here in my Skool community. It's Tuesday. We have a new moon in Scorpio coming up on Thursday. We are in the middle of Mercury retrograde, and Mercury's just recently retrograded back into Scorpio. So this time of the lunation cycle, we're just 2 days away from that new moon. So this is like the dark moon. It's considered the darkest part of the whole lunar cycle. It's the deepest, it's the darkest. This is the time where you can really like go inward. You don't see any moon in the sky. Everything is disappeared. Everything is called inward. Now put that with Scorpio energy. We've got a lot of Scorpio going on right now. Transformation, endings, psychic truth, reclaiming your power. So the last couple days before the new moon, this is a time for old attachments, could be rising, patterns could be coming to surface, deeper layers of ourselves are like easier to access here. So what we're gonna do is this Scorpio cord cutting ritual for release. Now, that being said, and I talked about this in another class that I taught, about cord cutting versus cord thinning. And there's two different viewpoints on it. Cord cutting, basically, let's go back a little bit. Energetically, all day, every day, you are energetically cording with everybody you interact with different situations that you're in, with different places that you go. Cords from your energy field are connecting and intertwining with the people and environment and situations that you're around. So you can imagine, obviously, the cord that you make with the drive-through attendee at McDonald's is not going to be as big and solid as the cord that you make with your wife or husband or your kids. And the cord you make with your wife or husband and kids is going to be stronger and thicker than the cord you make with the lady that you work with 2 cubicles down in the office. Does that make sense? And it literally is energetic cords. And primarily, I think the idea is they come from the solar plexus. I tend to believe like these cords are different cords within the whole central column of your main chakras. And not only that, all of your chakras. You've got 108 chakras within your physical body or within your energetic field. We always talk about the 9 main ones in your central column, but I really think these cords come in different ways from all of those chakras. So when you cut a cord, it's exactly what you think it is. There is this cord between you and another person or you and another situation, and when you cut it, it is no longer connected. There's another way to do it where you can thin these cords, and that's the practice that I teach and that I do personally. And this is because I am a strong believer in everything happens for a reason. It's hard for us to see it and understand it sometimes, but I truly believe everything within your life has happened for a reason and has led you where you are and made you the person that you are today. Now, in this ceremony, we're going to talk about cord cutting, and I'm going to do a cord thinning. Whichever way you resonate with for the situation or the person or however you're choosing to use this, that's up to you. It's not one way's right, one way's wrong. The biggest thing when you're doing any ritual type work is it's all about your intention. So however you choose to do this ritual, it doesn't have to be exactly like mine, or it can be exactly like mine. Either way is just fine. That's the message I want to get across. So that being said, we're gonna, this is a way to prepare our energetic field at this dark moon so that we're ready with all of the rebirth and the reclaiming that comes with that new moon in a couple days. So we're gonna totally clear something or someone. We're going to totally clear from our energy field so that we're ready and aligned for the new birth that the Scorpio new moon is going to bring. Got it? Okay, so supplies. You need 2 candles, a place to safely burn them. I went ahead and if you hold your lighter underneath of your candles on the bottom and let the wax start dripping, it'll be melty, and you can stick and hold your candles down so that they stay on that surface easily. I went ahead and got my candles ready, a string, scissors, and a piece of obsidian for absorbing energetic debris and protection during this release work. And we're going to use it to like smooth the tears in our aura at the end. So grab that. And I think I'll open a circle. I'll bring our elements in, then I'll open a circle and call the guides and guardians, and then I'll adjust the camera so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. I think that's a good plan. And also, if you don't have the supplies, you don't need the supplies. You can totally watch me do it and intentionally replay those steps in your mind's eye and do this with your own intentions just by watching what I do. Or if you, I mean, it would be hard for me too to close my eyes and visualize it out of nowhere. You could do that. But that's why I say, if you can't do that and you don't have the supplies, just watch what I'm doing and replay it in your own mind with your own intentions. You know who I'm talking to. I had somebody reach out to me about not having the supplies, and I told her, you don't need them. Okay, so with that, take a deep breath in, and on that exhale, let's release anything that's no longer serving you. Any scatteredness, chaos, low vibrational, whatever is messing with your day today, just release it into that smoke and be here now. Take this time for you. And light your candle, bring in some fire element to our space, anoint with your moon water, setting spray, essential oils, bring in that water element, and let your obsidian be your earth. Okay, and let's go ahead. I'll open a circle for us. And we'll call the guides and guardians. I call to the guides and the guardians of the east, the element of air, for clarity, new beginnings, fresh starts. I call to the guides and the guardians of the south, the element of fire, for courage, for passion, for transformation. I call to the guides and the guardians of the west, the element of water, for emotional renewal, for healing, for compassion and flow. I call to the guides and the guardians of the north, the element of earth, for grounding, for stability, for peace. And I call to the guides and the guardians of ether, for bringing energy to life and moving our intentions. Okay, so let's adjust our camera so that you can see what I'm doing. How does that look? Not well yet. So you've got your 2 candles and just place them, you know, close enough. We're going to move this string and manipulate it so that we will tie the string around both candles. So just keep the string close and your obsidian wherever it feels right. But before we even place it, let's hold it in our left hand and feel into the energy of that stone. I told you it's here for absorbing energetic debris, for protection while we release. But how is it speaking to you? It's not just an ingredient. So notice the edges, Notice the weight of the stone. And in your left hand, close your eyes and just feel into the energy of that stone. Can you feel a shift? And then ask yourself, what does obsidian have for me today? And whatever comes to you, whether it's a color, a word, a symbol, an image, that's what obsidian's here to show you. And when you've connected, let's just, wherever it feels right, you can set it with your candles, you can hold it, you can put it in your heart, place it just in your hand, whatever you need out of that stone. That's just your intuition. So now I want you to close your eyes and soften your gaze. Take a slow, deep breath in and exhale. Would it help if we do drumming? I'll just do light drumming. I feel like I'm always drumming, but it just really helps me when I'm trying to drop in. One more deep breath in and exhale. I want you to see in your mind's eye a sphere of deep, smoky, black Scorpio energy forming around you. Not to scare you, it's coming as a protective energy. Protective, transformative, honest, and sacred. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, say, I am safe, I am present, I am ready to release what drains my power. Now, bring your attention to your energetic cords. You might quickly scan through your chakras. Start at the crown, move down to the third eye, to your throat, to your heart, to your solar plexus, to your sacral, to your root. Did you feel any heaviness? That might help you identify the cord you want to thin or cut today. Could be a person, a cord to a pattern, a habit, a cord to a memory, or a cord to an energetic tie. Whatever is lingering. Maybe there's an old relationship, a draining friendship, a toxic work tie, painful memory, repeating pattern. Allow one connection to rise clearly. Don't force it, but trust what comes. Take a breath, and in your mind, name it. Okay, with that in your mind, let's take and tie our cord, one end around the base of the first candle. And as you're tying it, I want you to go ahead and either to yourself or in your mind, name what this is representative of. So name that cord that we're going to be thinning or cutting. And then take the other end, and this is your, I want to tie it this way. Nope, I want to tie it the other way. This is your energy field. So as you tie it, as you make that knot, I want you to see it in your mind's eye or name it in your mind or aloud as a representative of your energy field. And just set your intention here. Let this cord represent what's been pulling at my power, because today I choose release. Let's go ahead and light both candles. Now, I just want you to watch the flames for a minute. And as you watch those flames, imagine your energy and the energy of what's being released. Watch those flames grow. Watch them dance. Soften your gaze a bit as you stare at those flames. Let this fire element be representative of this energy. And go ahead and place your hand on your heart. Say out loud, I reclaim what is mine. I return what is not. Now, I want you to take your scissors. Pick up the cord, but don't cut yet. First, call your power back. So from your side here, for me, that's my black candle. I want you to watch that flame. And even as I say that, look at how my flame has freaking grown. Whew. Oh, I just blew it out, but I had a piece of wick fall off and that flame just grew by connecting there too. I don't know what fell off actually, but it grew till I just blew it out. But I mean, imagine that as your energy. See that as your power. Now feel into that. It might feel warm. It might feel tingly. You might just have a sense of clarity. Whatever you feel is exactly right for you. Okay. And say this with me. I release this cord with love. I thin this cord with truth. I thin this cord with sovereignty. It no longer has access to drain my energy, my path, or my future. And when you're ready, if you're thinning, you will not cut all the way through. If you're cutting, cut. And just give a long, slow exhale. All right, now the side that you're letting go ahead and blow that candle out. This connection is complete. I am free. Feel into that. Now this remaining flame, this is your flame. Feel its warmth. Feel its strength. Feel that clarity that comes when your cords are managed with intention. Now, when we extinguish this candle, I want you to snuff it out. Energetically, when you snuff a candle out, because we live in the real world here and we cannot, I shouldn't call this the real world. We live in this 3D existence. And when you snuff a candle out, the flame stays in, the realm outside of us. So this candle will be lit still. So I want you to snuff this candle out when you're ready with intention. My energy is restored. My path is clear. With grace in my heart and harm to none, this work is sealed. This prayer is done. And let's just go ahead and take your Scorpio, or not your obsidian. And I want you to hold it at your heart. And then we're going to smooth and seal our aura, seal our energetic field with it. So first, let's hold it at your heart, close your eyes, and set this intention. I step into the Scorpio new moon, renewed, protected, and empowered. Now, go ahead and take your obsidian and just run it up and down your energy field. Your energy field extends about an arm's length all around you. That tube torus design, it's like a donut, and your body's in the middle where the hole is. So just however it feels right. You might open your eyes to see what I'm doing, but then it feels best to close your eyes and visualize this obsidian repairing any tears, any dents, any holes, any fragments within your energy field, within your bubble. And when you feel like that's complete, just rest here and let your energy feel whole. You might stand up. I won't because for video's sake, but really get down low to that Earth star. And I release and give thanks to the guides and the guardians of Ether. I release and give thanks to the guides and the guardians of the North. I release and give thanks to the guides and the guardians of the West. I release and give thanks to the guides and the guardians of the South. And I release and give thanks to the guides and the guardians of the East. So, with so much love and gratitude, thanks for being here. I hope you feel like renewed, aligned, freer, lighter, ready to step into this transformative Scorpio new moon. If you are in Cowgirl Roots, we've got a crystal grid we're building together tomorrow. And Cowgirl Roots will be where our new moon ceremony is held on Thursday. Cowgirl Soul, we'll have our Petrified Wood lesson 3 on Thursday or Friday. And on Thursday, meet me here for our guided meditation. With so much love and gratitude, thanks for being here. I look forward to seeing you in Skool.